RingGangRadio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpion, the New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do is LB, aka Lauderdale Boss, aka Shuttleworth, the GOAT artist, Soul Wars creator, Ring Gang Radio, in the building, Mr. Uppercut Season, yes sir.
Yes, sir. Uppercut Season, man. If you didn't get the song, man, it's on Spotify, man. We got the clips. This shit is dope, man. So yeah, don't sleep, man. Get that song, share it with your friends so they can share that song. Because it's too dope to not be known. You dig?
Yeah, uppercut somebody and then sing the song. I don't give a fuck.
Facts. Yeah.
Send us uppercut clips.
Yeah, make a TikTok video. Make that shit viral.
Yeah.
Do it. Just do it. Yeah, don't be afraid to uppercut somebody.
I feel like that damn, what's that Eminem song where he's like dissing Everlast? He's like, do it just to do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, isn't that the I Remember song, or is that Everlast that did that shit? Yeah.
Nah, that's the one I think that had the song right before they hit him up beat switch comes on.
Oh, I haven't listened to that song in so fucking long. I forgot the name of that shit. I know what you're talking about.
He's like, do it for Ice-T, do it for Kid Rock, do it just to do it. Fuck it. He's a bitch, he ain't gonna hit you back, he's nothing. Like,
Yo.
Oh my god. That's how you was sounding, bro. You was like, do it.
hey man, I said though, that's Uppercut Season, man. This shit is official now. Uppercut Season is a thing. So yeah,
I feel you about that. I feel you. Like, you just do it, damn it. Why you not uppercutting somebody right now?
Yeah, and make sure that song is on there, man. Make that song's in the background. Yeah, post your best video, and send it to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tag Ring Gang Radio.
Yes, and just say, Ring Gang motivated us to do this.
Uppercut Season.
Bam. Protect your jaw.
Yeah, we sounded like damn DJ Paul and Juicy J on the damn album intro. Hold on, we gotta introduce the rest of the crew. Hold on.
Yeah. We just did a very ignorant live skit. But yeah, I also got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's good, y'all? You already know who this is. Your boy King P, Bodega Boxing in the building. And you know what I'm saying, we smoking on that French pack tonight because I fucked up, you know what I'm saying? I fucked up backing the young Frenchman over the old Filipino. So yeah, we smoking on that French pack tonight. That French Montana pack.
Oh man, it just seems like, yeah, man. Hopefully, man, we definitely got some, we'll definitely talk about that fight, that wonderful fight, man, but, it's good to see King P Bodega P, he has a day off or whatever, from fighting crime, fighting all these derelicts out there, especially during Memorial Day weekend, man. So, as always, man, we salute you for your service. And last but certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's good? What's fly? It's your boy Conscious Pilot, aka the West Coast Avenger #1 contender, preparing for liftoff. Destination Ring Gang Radio, you know what it is.
Yeah, we definitely know what it is, man. Conscious Pilot, man, always elevated, man, stays above the clouds. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hopefully before we start, hopefully everyone had a good Memorial Day weekend. If obviously you don't believe in the quote unquote holiday day, you have some rest. You had some grilled food on the days where it was actually sunny. The Northeast, unfortunately, we didn't have that cooperate.
Wait. You can't. Who doesn't believe in Memorial Day? Like,
bro, that'd be a whole nother discussion. But yeah,
like seriously, like that's a thing. Like, okay,
that's a thing on my Facebook. Unfortunately, I didn't know that. I didn't know the. I mean, there's a lot. People feel strongly about it for some reason.
Oh no, so we can't remember the fallen soldiers? Like, really? Oh.
It's like, damn, yo. It's like, yo. Not everything needs to be a full blown,
Yeah, okay. As someone who's
But yeah,
Yeah, someone who has
Carol
a son of a military serviceman, I gotta say, fuck you. Yeah, big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a whole bunch. I was like, damn, I didn't even know it was that serious for some people.
I
like,
never knew it was serious until you told me. He's the same motherfuckers with the on Father's Day. They gotta say some bullshit like "Happy Single Mother's Day" or something.
Yeah, that type of bullshit. Yeah.
I mean, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that you can create any type of holiday, and somebody will have a problem with it.
Facts.
I'm gonna start boycotting niggas' birthdays now. Fuck you. Like, you don't deserve to live, motherfucker. Fuck your birthday.
The Jehovah's Witness already got that on lock. They don't even acknowledge birthdays. Like, what's a birthday?
Yeah, no, they really don't. They celebrate just accomplishments. Like if you finish college, they'll celebrate stuff like that. But holidays, paganistic. Yeah, I know it's because I have some relatives that are witnesses, so I know how they get down. It's very interesting. But either way, so we hope everyone had a good relaxing weekend, and I think most of us did as well. So, and especially we had some boxing to keep us keep things interesting. So yeah, definitely one of the cards, and this was card we felt it was also slept on huge, was the Showtime card with the main event of Nonito Donaire versus Nordine Oubaali, for Oubaali's WBC bantamweight title. But before we get into that fight, that card also had two great undercard fights, man. Like
facts.
Yeah, the first one was from the Russell clan of boxing, Gary Antoine Russell facing Giovanni Santiago. Now, Santiago obviously is known for losing a close, controversial decision to Broner. Personally, I thought Santiago won that fight. I'm not sure about the rest of you. I think most of you guys agree that was the case.
I did.
Yeah, or if you didn't,
it could have been a draw.
Yeah, or if you didn't, it was very close. But either way, for someone who's Broner,
I just wanted Broner to win so bad. I won't even argue it.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously so pretty much that was the feeling that that Santiago. So it was more like, is Santiago as good as he is advertised, or has Broner slipped badly?
Both.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of both. Broner has definitely slipped badly, and Santiago is a good fighter, but man,
if he was better, he would have really put Broner in the trunk though and pushed him. Like he would have made the fight look like a robbery instead of he lost a close fight, drawish, could have gone either way type of fight. So there is levels here.
Yeah, and there was levels in this fight. Gary Antoine Russell, Gary Antoine Russell, like you've heard me, I've sung the praises of the Russell brothers, particularly Gary Russell Jr. and everything like that. I'm a fan. Like, I mean, they're good people. I've met them. So Gary Antoine Russell, like, dude, 13-0 with 13 knockouts, man. And dude came out there, was like super aggressive. Like, Santiago had nothing for this dude, like nothing. Was not able to dissuade him. Like, he landed, but Gary Antoine Russell walked through them shits. Like, the body work was on point. The combinations was on point. Like,
hooks, uppercuts, lead hands, every type of punch was thrown in rapid succession, violently.
Bad intentions. Like, I was like, good God. Because me and my dad were watching this. So it was like, geez, like, he's really put his hands on him. Like, the knockdown in the fourth round, I think was it left hook or a right hook? I forgot the first knockdown. Was it? I think it was like a left hook that put him down the first time. And honestly, I didn't think Santiago wanted any more of it, any more of that fight. But he got his ass up.
Yeah, he didn't want any more.
But he got up though and fought for 2 more rounds, and then afterwards, the corner had to pull him out of the fight because he was getting his ass whooped so bad.
He tried for 2 more rounds.
He did.
Yeah, failed miserably.
Yeah, I don't know if I consider that fighting. That was more like, stop beating me so senselessly. Like, he put up a valiant effort. I'm not trying to shit on the guy or nothing, but I say this to say that Antoine Russell is the motherfucking goods.
Yeah. I've been saying that, and it looks like I don't think any less of Santiago either. Like Santiago,
Hell nah. This a good fight for him to come back on. You know,
Yeah.
If he could have shut down Russell, then that makes him that guy that's bubbling at 140 who looked like he could, cause upsets and shit. But
right.
it didn't happen.
I think it's most people, a lot of people's first time seeing him too, and I mean, it's hard not to be impressed.
Yeah, and it was about time too, because I was like, I can't, because I used to keep, I was like, yeah, why does the PBC get the whole Russell? And now I also the jokes about Gary Russell Jr. and his fight frequency. Yes, we all know that, even though we all know he's a talented guy.
Yeah, Groundhog Day champion.
Nigga, whatever, yo.
Turbo Fist. Like, that man got like so many nicknames.
He do, but
I probably made up all of them, but
but I think this fight definitely opened some eyes, because the feedback on Gary Antoine Russell was just like, 140 just got a big boost, I'd say, so yeah, I mean, and of course, Russell out there was calling out Adrian Broner. Now, will he get that fight? That remains to be seen. I mean,
fight prograde, winner gets Broner stimulus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we need to see some type of even fight out of all these names. Like, don't go clout chasing yet, man.
I mean,
I feel like Prograde don't want to. I mean, I feel like Prograde don't really want to. We don't want to. I mean, he wants the easy dub and a payday along the way. I don't think he would even take a fight with Antoine Russell.
Yeah, Antoine Russell right now. I mean, like I said, now he's 14-0, 14 knockouts. I mean, just a fun fact. I mean, dude has, I know we all were impressed by Jerron Boots Ennis, and Gary Antoine Russell beat him 3 out of 4 times in the Emmys. So,
damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, to have seen those fights.
So yeah, I mean, Gary Antoine Russell, man, like the sky's the limit, and then obviously with 140. Now, right now, obviously, the 140 is controlled by the belt's controlled by one man, Josh Taylor. Now, it remains to be seen after he makes his WBO mandatory defense. Will he actually keep his undisputed belt, or will he vacate them all to go to welterweight? It remains to be seen. But if that's the case, I mean, if those belts become vacated, I wouldn't, I wouldn't be shocked, at least this guy gets put in an eliminator for them, like soon or whatever, and he should, and hopefully he fights again at least one more time this year, or even twice if possible. It is
like
possible.
The way he looked, he's like even with just about anybody at 140 to me, and that's including Josh Taylor. Like, this guy looked like he's the biz.
Yeah, honestly, in terms of PBC's 140 contingent, he looks more of the biz than, let's say, Mario Barrios to me. Like, I mean,
of course.
Oh yeah.
I want to see Tank moving up to fight this guy.
Yeah, I know. I'd be more impressed if Tank had this dude on the pay-per-view than Barrios. Like, straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's Mikey Garcia going against Spence all over.
Word.
This guy gets a fucking KO.
Yeah, it would be a violent fight, but probably not as violent as the second fight on this card, where we got
facts.
Yeah, like we got Subriel Matias, and honestly, he might actually probably be the best Puerto Rican prospect I've seen in a while, because probably for like flaws and all. I mean, he has some flaws, and then of course he faces, another Kazakhstan prospect. Batir Jukumbayev. Say that a couple times in a row. And this is one of the fights we said in the preview that like this fight can have some fireworks, because if you ever see Matias fight, dude is a slow starter. He takes like a couple seconds. He takes a couple rounds to warm up, but once he does, you cannot dissuade this dude. You cannot. Like, bro will come forward on you. Like, bro has heavy hands. Like, he might arguably be one of the top 3 punchers at 140. Like,
easily, man. The dude doesn't even turn over all his punches. He throws a lot of arm punches, but he does get his hips in some of the shots.
Yeah.
It don't always look like he hit hard, but trust me, dude hits hard.
Right, and the fun thing is Jukumbayev too. Like, he's not slouching the punching in the punching either. Like, he was 18-0 with 14 knockouts. So like we already knew, and Kazakhstan, anyone from the country of Gennady Golovkin, is they're all tough. every single
Yeah,
one.
they're gonna have some punches about him because he hit Matias with some bombs early. Like,
I was like, good lord, like,
damn, I was looking like it was gonna be a rough night.
Yeah, because I was telling my dad, because I was telling him about Matias, like what he does, and my dad wasn't really impressed with him in the first couple of rounds because like he just seemed like he's taking shots. I was like, Dad, give him some time. He's gonna move forward.
Your dad would have hated Brandon Figueroa then.
Yeah.
They screamed at you. He's like, what you got me watching?
Honestly, on some real shit, just my personal opinion, and you can feel free to disagree all you want. I feel like Matias is probably in that division, he's probably the biggest puncher I've seen probably since Matisse.
Honestly, I can't disagree with that.
You know what? I wouldn't disagree with that. I think that's up. I think he's up there. Like Matisse was like, maybe the Matisse looks more skilled.
Yeah,
with his shots.
But Matisse is more skilled, but like Matias just has that raw, like every
it's more. He's more Maidana with it, but I wouldn't disagree with you. Like I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, you can't argue that. That's not a hot take.
Because he's getting the same results. Just give him some time, and those KOs gonna happen to bigger names.
I hope he gets a big fight, but it seems like it's the kind of guy nobody wants to put him against a
name.
The guy caught a body in the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, like pretty much every fight we've seen, with the exception of his one loss, and even the one loss, like he was putting hands on dude, but unfortunately he just had, it was one of those things like his mind wasn't completely there.
I still feel like he that fight was like he was still feeling the effects of death, the unfortunate incident beforehand.
Right. But the funny thing is, even though that dude beat him. Like, that guy hasn't fought since. I don't think that guy's fought since there. Because, he did absorb some shit from Matias.
That was a hard fight. That was a hard-ass loss, though. Like,
yeah, like...
He didn't go down... Like, he went down fighting.
Matias went down fighting, though. But the dude that actually beat him, like I said, he hasn't fought since because he took a lot of punishment, too, himself. That's one of those things he probably sacrificed a little something to get that win. But Matias, he was able to rebound. He had that win against Malik Hawkins. Where for some reason, if you were a gambling man and you saw Matias as the underdog and you bet on him, you hit a lick straight up and down. Like, they had that dude.
He was a slight favorite, actually.
Was that?
He was a slight favorite, actually, for this fight.
I saw he was an underdog, like Matias for this fight, or I'm talking about the Hawkins fight.
Oh, no, for this fight, the Jukambeyev.
Yeah, Jukambeyev fight. Yeah, he was the favorite. But yeah, the Hawkins fight, like if you bet on that fight where he won by KO, almost brutal KO, yeah, you want some scratch. But this one, yeah, he was favorite. But god damn, like the bombs those two were landing on each other, like they were fucking sick. Like just like
he busted dude's face up. It was a Margarito type of performance.
Yeah,
more athletic.
Yeah, Matias, the dude's stamina was ridiculous. He kept four, and Matias, as we mentioned before, Matias's arm punches are just absolutely he doesn't and my dad's like, yo, he's not throwing anything into those punches, but dude's head is snapping all the way back. That's, Jukambeyev, he went down in the fourth round, I think it was after a left hook, and he got his ass up, though, and continued to fight on for 4 more rounds. But Jukambeyev, God bless him, he tried. Yeah. He tried so hard, bro. But he just could not dent that dude at all.
It's like you gotta box him and back him up, but you can't. But all I'm saying for that type of fighter, you gotta watch the damn Devin Alexander on Marcus Maidana for the game plan. For the blueprint for those types of fighters. Mm-hmm. You gotta go to the body, turn them. You gotta be offensive in spurts, but enough for them to respect you. Jukambeyev, he stood in front of him a lot of times. And
honestly, that's all he actually did. He stood in front of him and was punching away, and he didn't do it, and it didn't do anything on Matias. Matias just grinded him down.
Yeah, you gotta add some movement. I'm not saying you gotta turning Arcelino Freitas to Keith Thurman.
Word.
But some movement, some pivot, something.
But the funny thing is too, there was a round after the knockdown where it looked like where Djokovic actually did catch Matias like slipping as he was coming in, because Matias, his biggest flaw is his defense is poor. It is poor. I'm not gonna be, I can't mince the words. His defense is terrible. So he eats some shots.
Yeah, I mean, if he fights somebody that has just can match him punch for punch, yeah, he's in trouble. But I don't think you're gonna have to get that respect from him.
Yeah,
I think he was respecting dude. It's just after he figured out the dude is just gonna stand in there and bang with him, it's like fuck it, I can eat these.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all he had to do. Like
this guy was definitely punching. It's like one of those. It's like the Vasquez. What was that Gonzalez Figueroa fight where it's like the dude is lighting him up, but it don't even matter.
Yeah,
it don't even matter if you go stay in front of him and he gets your ass to the ropes.
Yeah, like let's put it this way: like if Djokovic was fighting any other 140 pounder, those punches would have probably affected him probably even more. So it's not like Djokovic. Like we saw that he could punch, he could absolutely punch. But
yeah, definitely. You heard him. He had so many fucking snapping shots.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much snap on them shots, so he definitely could punch.
But it was it was getting to the point though where Matias's arm punches, like you saw, like I think it was like after the 8th round, like Djokovic's eyes, they were swollen, like it was getting eerily like reminiscent of the unfortunate Dadesha fight. Like you could tell that that damage was piling up big time.
Accumulation, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and then after the 8th round, Manny Robles, Djokovic's trainer, was like, we gotta stop this. This is done. Like this has done. And then
I don't blame him. Even with Santiago stoppage, like those were good. Like they knew when that guy was outmatched and done, they wasn't gonna come back. Like it's better they do it than the damn refs, but they keep fucking up these knockouts. So yeah,
and I know you definitely got some bars for that in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Djokovic though. Honestly, his stock still went up. He went from someone he was mostly unknown. We just heard a buzz. So you saw that dude. Just give him a good rest. Don't let him do any hard sparring for a little bit. He'll be back. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, and good. Kudos to Manny Robles for actually saving him. Because like I said, if that fight, because Djokovic was not going to stop himself. He wasn't. Dude was there to win. So and honestly, and we didn't need to see someone who's probably on the point of getting his brain scrambled, big time. So but
they to see another day and retool and get better, learn your mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, you might get a rematch down the road. Who knows, man? But I'd rather him have a career after this than keep him in there and wait till the damn ref to damn stop it and do this damn beating up even more.
Yeah, and I know this, and after the fight, they did show him in the back sitting on the chair, and you could really see his face really starting to swell up, and it was a really good decision to stop that damn fight. So we got 8 rounds of give and take, and that was good. And Matias and I think that was an eliminator. I think that was an eliminator for the IBF. So yeah, Matias will probably be in line for a title fight soon enough. But it depends, though, if Josh Taylor, like I say, whether or not Josh Taylor will actually hold on to that belt enough for that fight to be a reality, or
fuck it, if he drop it, let Gary Antoine Russell and Matias fight for that shit,
bruh. Honestly, I would try to be at that card. I would, if I could, I would try to be at that card just to see that fight.
That's the fight. A winner get pro grade. Those three, a combination of those 3 names need to fight.
Right. Yeah, because let's say because PBC starting to get interesting 140 contingent. They're starting to get, but it's just more or less. Just first of all, get all the Reggie belts out of the way and just let them fight. And let them.
Whoever went between Tank and Barrios can fight them. You got some little round robin names that you could, get at 140. Because Top Rank kind of got everything going. They resolved a lot of fights on their end. So PBC got to resolve and see who's the champ on this side of the street.
Yeah, facts. Pure fact, bro.
But right now, we know on top rank, like, you know, it's Taylor, Ramirez, Zepeda. It's probably the top 3 140 guys. Then you got Barbosa Jr., you know. Let me see who else. And now you could go into the PBC. That rounds out your top 10 right there.
Yeah, like I said, 140.
It's the Baron checks and Postals.
Yeah, of course, you know, Postal, obviously, you know, they're always gonna be there, and then obviously, you know, waiting for Baranchek to make a return and stuff like that. And
The reason I kind of put them down because we'll put them down as will decrease their relevance because they just had losses.
True. I mean, there's
So
Robert,
it's like they can't just come back, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and also too, we have Akhmadev for PBC, who's still a problem, and Robert Easter, who's really wanting to fight Josh Taylor. So yeah, like,
oh damn, see, I'm forgetting all about all these dudes.
Well, yeah, 140 is kind of deep. I mean, in PBC land, even PBC land, 140 is kind of.
I know Granados is probably hovering around.
He's always gonna be hovering around.
He's always around.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He's a tough fight for somebody out there. So yeah.
So yeah, 140 is that division right now. So it's just more or less, you know, we just hope that the right fights get made for the next 6 months of this year, for the remaining 6 months of this year. You know, but yeah, Matias is going to be a problem and a half. You know, and that's real. And then we got the main event. You know, we got Nonito Donaire and Nordine Oubaali. You know, and that's Filipino Flash, and you know, we were split on the preview, like who was going to win or not, and obviously me and Shutter, we were like, oh yeah, you know, we Donaire,
and PJ wasn't PJ on the episode.
I don't think he might have been there. Yeah, all I know is that me and King P, the young niggas, lost that one.
Yeah, because I sworn, man, I think PJ was on the episode. I'm trying to remember, but I know he picked Donaire too.
Yeah, I think he was there. I remember him being there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you old. Yeah, because we was like, yo, PJ had to decide, like, I think he was the last prediction. And I think when he picked Donaire, we was like, you with the old niggas now.
Yeah, because I mean, the reason obviously we were split because, I mean, obviously if you watched the Inoue versus Donaire fight, like you were thinking like, man, Donaire took a lot of punishment from that dude at an advanced boxing age. So and then he hadn't fought in like since then, because that was in 2019. So like, how much does he have left at 38? Apparently, he has a lot left.
More than Oubaali expected.
But to be fair, Oubaali was competitive. Like the first 2 rounds, like, I mean, dude was competitive enough. You know, he was given, you know, he gave Donaire enough to think about. But once Donaire started cooking, you know, yeah, Donaire, like the Donaire, and Donaire's power is ridiculous at the way he is.
Especially if you stand right in front of him for it.
Yeah,
which is what Oubaali did. He did the same mistake Jukumbaya did. Because once Donaire started landing those straight rights, and then he was trying to time the hook, I'm like, oh, like, you can't let Donaire start hitting you with straight rights so easily. Like,
Donaire has probably some of the hardest. Has a top 2 left hook in the sport, and one of the hardest straight rights in the business, even at 38. Like, you can't let.
Hell yeah, he's a top puncher in the sport.
Yeah,
if you was to list him out, he's in that top 10 list.
It's like, I mean, Donaire can knock you out with one punch, and he's a combination puncher that you cannot let dude hit you like this. And once Oubaali got clocked, it was all she wrote. Oubaali was like, whoa, shit. Sacre bleu. You know, he was fucking a little fucked up in the game.
But he was getting stunned and wobbled and hurt. Like, Donaire wouldn't let off of him. But it's like Donaire was like, it was aggressive pressure, but it was patient.
Word.
Like, it's one of those, like, when you know you're going to hurt somebody and it's only a matter of time, so you don't rush.
Yep.
Perfect. Like, I was just super impressed by his performance. Like you said, Oubaali, you know, was competitive, but he got way too many fades and he couldn't recover.
Yeah, and like I said, because the first one was kind of like, it was like a really fast, like, left hook for the first knockdown, Like, like that shit came quick. But the second knockdown. Now I know most people are arguing was that after the bell or was it at the bell, but whatever it was,
Close enough.
Oubaali was finished after that punch. Like, the ref gave him an extended count, like having him walk this way and that, and then Oubaali walks to the wrong fucking corner. Like his cornerman had to actually drag him to the right corner. That's like he was fucked up.
Fight was done then, man. All this referees with this whole when they get up, what happened to walk straight ahead? Can you look at answer a question? Mm-hmm. I rub off your gloves, whatever, and you go and fight. I'm tired of seeing this shit where a motherfucker get dropped hard as hell. Mm-hmm. He's somewhere in the bottom of China, standing back up now. He gets up, he's wobbly, whatever. His eyes are glassed over. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking ref is like, all right, I need you to the left, to the right. Yeah. Now, move forward. Cha-cha. Like, dude, what's with all these goddamn dance steps? Like, I don't need the fucking dance revolution your ass to fucking score a knockdown. Like,
yeah, I mean, either way,
this lateral movement, like, look, if you gotta do all of that, the motherfucker don't need to be fighting no more. He's done.
Yeah, it's fact. And I told my dad,
Kenny Bayless.
I told my dad too. I was like, Dad, this fight is done in the next round. Like he's not recovering. And Oubaali got on his bike, but once he stopped, just brief second, Donaire unloaded. And it was a 3-punch combination that ended the fight. Punctured with a fight-ending uppercut. And that uppercut snapped his head all the way back. Like you saw him, like Oubaali was like half like under the third rope, bro. Like
he already had a concussion by that second knockdown. You seen his body drop.
Yeah,
he barely made it up in time for the count. Really, like he was done. Like,
the referee had to stop that fight, man. So it was great though. It was a great fight. I mean, Donaire's champion again at the age of 38. And honestly,
oldest bantamweight champ ever.
Yeah, and Donaire obviously, Donaire gets a lot of respect in this sport because one thing about Donaire, like one of the things that few people can actually say that they do is that he throws himself into the fire and he fights people when they're at their most dangerous. Like there's not a lot of fighters that can actually say that. Like some will bullshit like, okay, yeah, no, 155 or nothing, shit like that, some bullshit.
Yeah, he doesn't fuck himself out of fights for some reason. Like a lot of these top name guys who are supposed to be superstars, he doesn't say, you know what, I don't want to fight this guy. Let me do a European, let me do a UK career move for 3 fights.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
There's none of that shit. Oh man, I don't want to fight you because you might be on something, but I'm not because I'm tested yearly. You know what? Fuck it, I'll fight anyway. Like,
yeah, exactly. Donaire is like Donaire. Oh yeah, I got Donaire. You got to face Rigondeaux. Okay, yeah, we got to do that. Donaire, you got to face Axeman Walters. Okay, let's do this. You know what I'm saying?
Win, lose, he always. And he wanted a fucking Rigo rematch, man. Like,
yeah, and he wanted to get that get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still watch that fight. I'd still watch the rematch with those two.
Or Donaire, like, you want Donaire, you're facing a monster in the finals. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win the finals. And then even in the interviews, like Donaire was like, yeah, I want the monster again. Like if he retains, like he's still. Donaire took a beating that probably should put him in retirement, and of course he returned the favor. But
he almost got stopped in that fight. Another referee fuckery with the knockout.
Donaire. Like he wants smoke. He said Donaire. He wanted Casemiro. He even want if Rigondeaux. He's like, I want this Rigo rematch. Like if he gets that belt, should bring him. We can do this. Donaire's a fresh air. A breath of fresh air in the sport, man. Yeah, dude is dude is a quality fighter, man. So yeah, no.
He wants all the smoke. He wants the nitrogen, the everything, the menthol.
He wants the helium. He wants everything. You know what I'm saying?
Free art. I don't care what the fuck. He just won it.
Yeah, and that fight capped off like PBC's. One of PBC's best offerings of the year. Actually, two great cards in a row. This one was. I mean, the other last card was good too. I fucked with it, but this card was excellent. Like. This shit had me hyped. Like anything from matchmaking Like I mean, like there's no criticism. There's no I
None at all. It's a good card with an international flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was well matched up.
Mm-hmm.
The fights were even type of fights. Like
They
let me
were.
see, the biggest betting odd in that whole card was Russell and Santiago, and even then, that wasn't something that was you would be super sure on.
Word.
But that was the widest odds, and that was still a damn good fight.
Yeah, it was.
Diaz was only a slight favorite over Jukambayev, and Oubaali was he was a favorite over Donaire, but he wasn't a big favorite.
Mm-hmm.
He was maybe a little better than Matias was over Jukambayev, but not a crazy favorite or nothing. Like everybody knew Donaire was in this fight.
Absolutely.
So that's how you put together a card, just like the one with Figueroa and Neri, like two great cards from head to toe.
And they were both at StubHub. We don't recognize the other name. It's StubHub.
Two upset KO wins with an uppercut. That's crazy. Back to back. Yes, sir.
Like,
do y'all believe that's two upset wins? Like that's crazy.
Uppercut season lives. People like just go with it. Like uppercut season. Just remember where you heard it first. Ring Gang, you heard it first. Just make sure y'all understand that. Ring Gang, we coined uppercut season.
We won't stop until I'm walking somebody out to that song. Like whoever got the best uppercuts.
Facts, pure facts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, let's get on to the next card because